Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, which we all know is far from being the last movie. I will say, if you're only planning on watching one of the Friday the 13th movies, I'd recommend watching this one. This movie gives you a recap of the first three movies and picks up right after Part 3. Jason, who just had an axe put through his head, is taken to the morgue, and of course, Jason ends up not being dead, gets up, kills the employees, and moves on. The following day, we are introduced with a new group of characters, again, that rented a cabin at Camp Crystal Lake, and one of the neighboring houses is where the Jarvis family lives, so there's two groups of characters that we follow. But of course, just like every Friday the 13th movie, we're introduced with new characters that, again, we just don't care about because no big roles whatsoever. A couple of the characters that I want to mention that I thought was hilarious was the fuck you lady and this one awkward guy that dances really funny. That dance really cracks me up. But there is this one kid, however, that does have a bigger role in the later sequels, and that's this kid named Tommy Jarvis, which I will mention more in the later reviews. The kills are top notch in this one. I mean, just fucking brutal. It's a shame, however, that the MPAA made them edit so much of it out. The Blu-ray has an entire bonus feature showing all the raw footage from the kills, and it really is depressing to see how much of it got cut out. The final act is extremely entertaining, just watching Jason going after his prey with total destruction, shattering windows and busting through doors. It's awesome. Towards the end, Tommy shaves his head to look like Jason, which is weird, and then kills him. Yeah. So, Jason Voorhees, the unstoppable, indestructible, legendary killer, gets killed by a fucking kid. Yeah. Alright guys, time to give you my final verdict. So, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10, which is very good. And my opinion, arguably, this is probably the best Friday the 13th movie. And this is definitely the best movie to go to for those of you that haven't seen any of the Friday the 13th movies and only have time to watch, one of them. This is the one I would recommend the most because it does give you a recap of the previous movies. So you're up to date and know what's going on. And I think pretty much out of all of them, this is the most entertaining. Voorhees, again, he continues to look better and better. I like how he gets bigger, he gets more beefed up, and they do a better job with his face, and he shows more wear and tear. That's one thing that I appreciate with these movies. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So stay tuned, because part 5 will be coming soon.